or, you know, this is your journey, like kind of own it, own your timing. Right, so I have this lovely spray, and it's grounding mist, so we're just going to get nice and grounded first. It's from my beautiful friend in Ireland, Linda Hennebury. She makes it, she's got a lavender garden. And I've also been drawn right this second to this guy, Red Jasper, and he always comes into the mix when there's ancestral stuff, and he's just caught my eye. So we're going to bring him in, and I just feel like there's some ancestral stuff that is going on, and we want the ancestors to stop pushing on us. Like I feel like they're pushing. They want to be seen, they want to be heard. You've stood up and said, like, okay, I'm going to end all of, you know, I'm going to put an end to all of this stuff, all these beliefs and everything else, and it feels like it's time for that to happen. And we're going to say, look, I hear you now, stop pushing on me, because a lot of what you're feeling, I feel, is coming from the past. It's coming from another time and space, and it's coming from the ancestors. Okay, lovely. All right, let's go. So just breathing all yourself back. Take a beautiful deep breath in, and this divine light around you, and breathing all of yourself back from across time and space, people and events, focusing right behind your eyes, and breathing out, just letting everything settle. Those words, questions, feelings, whatever's going on, just settling. And another beautiful deep breath in, breathing all of you back from across time and space, people and events, focusing behind your eyes, and breathing out, allowing yourself to be in the space. And just like that mist, that grounding mist I've just sprayed, letting that all settle down, letting your energy settle down. And I can smell lavender, so just breathing in that smell of lavender. And all the healing properties of lavender. Just noticing how you're feeling without wanting to change anything, just for the moment. Just being your own observer. Okay, and another beautiful deep breath in. And this time when you breathe out, letting out a really deep sigh. Coming down into your heart. And imagine being in your heart, in the center of your chest, in your beautiful heart chakra. Allowing yourself to rest and relax. Giving yourself permission for this time for you. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that we are actually in a beautiful field of lavender. And imagining you're in a field of lavender with the blue skies above. White clouds. You might be in where the land is flat, or you might be in the mountains. Just notice your environment. And you're standing in the field and you're barefoot on the earth. And you can smell the lavender. And don't worry if you can't recognize that smell, just imagine whatever smell is coming to you. And breathing that lavender scent in through your whole body. And what they're telling me, this is like antiseptic, natural antiseptic. So if you can imagine the colour lavender all around you, this beautiful mist of lavender. And this lavender is an antiseptic for any beliefs that aren't helpful. So feeling the lavender in like an aura around you and breathing in that colour. Breathing in the smell, the scent, and allowing that lavender colour and scent to move through your nostrils and up into your mind. And another breath, and you're filling your nose with lavender colour, lavender scent. And this is moving down your throat and down your arms. And it's also such a restful colour. So feeling all of your shoulders relax, your arms, your hands, your fingers relaxing. And another beautiful breath of lavender, bringing that colour into your body. And you can feel your mind relaxing, or your shoulders, your arms. Now your chest is relaxing. Your torso is relaxing. Your tummy is relaxing. Your digestive organs, your reproductive organs, all relaxing and receiving this earth healing from the lavender. And again, another beautiful breath, and the lavender moves all the way down your body this time, relaxing your hips, your legs, your feet. And you can feel the color lavender rising from underneath the earth, from the soil. And you can feel this lavender pulling your body down, really grounding you. So this lavender pulling down, magnetizing you down into your feet, feeling heavy. It's moving up your legs, and your legs are being pulled down, heavier. Your whole body and torso, your jaw, your face, your head, all grounding, the lavender truly grounding you. Nature's healing. We don't even need to be in a lavender field. Our minds do not know the difference between what is real, what is imagined. To our minds, it's all one and the same. So allowing this lavender, feeding the lavender, grounding your whole energy body into your energy body, into the earth. Okay, and again, a lovely deep breath, and we're going to focus on our minds for a moment. So feeling the lavender in your mind, filling your mind, and you might feel a little bit heady, and that's okay. We're going to help clear. This is like saying like an antiseptic for the mind. It's going to clear out anything that we don't need. So imagine your mind full, and imagine there's a timeline, and you may see it running forward and back, or you may see it running left and right. So whichever way, just allow your timeline to appear. Okay, and then I want you to imagine that you are opening up. So you're in the back of your mind. Imagine bringing all your awareness to the back of your mind. And in the back of your mind is a very special drawer or box. And this is your master cell. The cell that, sends signals to all the other cells in your body. And you place this cell on your timeline. And you're going to make this timeline the color of lavender. So it's beautiful pale purple. Imagine just placing your master cell, whatever that looks like for you, on this lavender colored timeline. This antiseptic of beliefs that are no longer serving you. They're invading your body in some way or form that no longer is protecting you, but can be released now. So if you're imagining this timeline and it's lavender and your master cell is melting along it, and you can feel yourself expanding along this timeline. And you may start to notice decades 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100, and why not 100 to 110, and it can just go on and on and on. So just feel your master cell soaking in to this lavender timeline with the intention of fizzling away any beliefs that do not serve you any longer. And just be curious about, maybe zip along that timeline. See yourself moving along that timeline, following the energy of your master cell back to year 0 to 10. And just noticing if there's any little bumps and blips, and any beliefs you made at that age that were good for you then but are no longer good for you now. And I'm getting, this is where we made our decisions about what it means to be a woman. And you don't even need to know what these beliefs are. They may come to you if they're important. But if not, we are putting the intention into this space that the lavender, any beliefs you made about what it means to be a woman that aren't serving you, that aren't the truth, that came from elsewhere, are just disappearing and fizzling away till all you can see is a beautiful, clear lavender line. No little bumps, no dark spots, no arrows, nothing pointing towards any beliefs. And what I'm also seeing is this lavender line going beyond 0, so going back in time. And this is, they're showing me the line of the ancestors and all those beliefs, and it's really focused on what it means to be a woman. And you may even see your ancestors lining up along this line. You may even hear their voice. You're not meant to do that. Or whatever it might be. You're not allowed to have sex. You're not allowed to... Whatever you're not allowed to do as a woman. This is your not allowed. You change this now in this moment. Allow the lavender to spread down that timeline, knowing with intention, with choice, with your magic, the lavender can flow freely down that ancestral line, freeing your ancestors from these beliefs as well, going back, all the way back, all the way back to the light, the very beginning of time. It's like 10 generations of women being told what it means to be a woman. Every decade different. Every century different. So you're taking that lavender and allowing it to flow all the way back, right back, till you can see the light of source, the light of beginning. And as it reaches the light, that line of lavender, your master cell energy picks up the source light, the truth, capital T, truth. And you allow this light to flow back from source with your line of lavender, with the energy of your master cell. You are now drawing back the truth, whatever that might be. Don't need to know. Your soul will know. Your soul will recognize this truth and be back, and you're bringing back this light along your line, all the way along your line. And as you travel back, you see your ancestors moving towards the light. Now they've been freed, they can all head towards the light. You've shown them the way to the light. And they're all heading back to source as you are bringing the light into this timeline, into your timeline. So that source light, that truth light, your truth, coming all the way back along your timeline. And when it reaches age 0, you're now going to put onto this any traumas, anything that is hanging over in your experience that isn't helping any longer, that's not needed any longer. And just look along your timeline and just see if there's any arrows to any traumas, to any broken hearts, to any moments of depression and despondency, loss and grief. And you can feel the truth, you can feel that source light and all of the lavender line traveling up now your timeline. You're literally clearing your timeline, healing your timeline of anything that is no longer serving you, that is for your highest and best good. Anything you need to remember and learn will remain. But all those beliefs that are not helpful, those traumas, the lavender and the source light, you're now moving into all the different decades. And any little bumps in the road, any bumps in the path, any little black spots, any beliefs around too old, any beliefs around not allowed or can't, whatever they might be, known or unknown, you're just allowing the light from source and this lavender color to move through your timeline all the way out into the future, and all the way into the future generations. Out into infinity. So coming back into the center of your head, that place in the back of your head where your master cell was. Standing at that timeline and looking either left and right, whichever, or forward and back, whichever way your timeline is presenting itself. And almost bending your head to really look along that line, just to check there's no beliefs that are hidden from sight in any direction. And if there is, just really ramping up that color lavender, seeing that lavender flow even more, energizing your timeline, energizing your lifeline. Like the energy of life coming in, living, aliveness. From a smooth flow, you can feel it bubbling, becoming more excitable, more energized, with more vitality. And as you look now, you can see your master cell that you placed on this timeline, filled with the light and truth of Source. Re-energized, rebirthed even in lavender. And picking up your master cell now and placing it in the drawer or the box, and placing it back in, knowing that every 3 months our cells regenerate, and all of your cells are regenerating with this, your soul's truth. New programming into your master cell. Just noticing how your mind feels. Is it less heavy now? Just noticing your ears, what you're hearing, your ear chakras. Do you feel that you can hear your own voice more clearly? And if there's still other voices and other opinions that you can hear, almost like get a little, it's almost like I'm seeing little tweezers and you're just plucking them out, plucking them away. Just gently removing those other voices. You only need to hear your voice. Clearing out your ears, clearing out your ear chakras. And from this point, Imagining looking in front of you now and seeing like a projector screen, cinema screen, however you see it. And imagining looking down at your feet, and on the count of 3 you're going to look up and you're going to look onto the projector screen and see an image of you now. 3, 2, 1. Just look up and see yourself reflected. You as you now. And when you look at yourself now, how's it making you feel? What areas of healing are left? Where is any sense of that you don't, any bits of you, any parts of you that aren't feeling love? When you look at this reflection of yourself, how much love do you feel for her? And from a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being really love this amazing, incredible woman. No judgment on the number. Being curious. And with these little golden sparks from your fingertips, the golden energy that lies in your heart, the high vibration embodied light that you are, practice sharing this with your reflection. Imagine feeling love, so much love for this reflection of yourself. Admiring her for everything she's been through and all she stands for. Seeing her journey from before this lifetime and beyond, and recognizing the vastness of her soul, the depth of her love, the greatness of her beauty that shines out. And she may not see it all just yet, and that's fine. But just in this moment, you see it for her. Feel this love, feel the energy of these golden sparks, this Christ light, this light of pure consciousness that you embody now, that you are holding within you now, that it's in your ability and power to share out now, if you choose, allowing yourself to share this with your reflection. Look at her. How amazing is she? She's shown up for herself. She's fallen many times, but she is standing. She's been pushed many times and got back up. And the reason is that she has faith in herself. She has belief in herself. She is worthy and trusting and knowing deep down, no matter how deep, she is a woman of immense power. And just even for this moment in time, acknowledge her. See her light. See her courage and her strength. Her beauty and her uniqueness. And love her because she deserves to be loved. How can she not? And if you feel called, maybe embracing this you. And allowing this version of you and you know, this best version. Imagine this ultimate best version of yourself right now. Now stepping out of that reflection and in to meet and integrate with you. Feel yourself merging and connecting with your highest potential. And allow yourself to feel that feels like an energetic internal structure, if you like. A golden structure. Beautiful. And see that video screen just disappearing. Let it go. Doesn't need to be external anymore. And start to feel yourself in this time and space. Start to come back into the chair that you're in. And just feeling that lavender, colour lavender, just easing away, knowing it's all absorbed wherever it was needed. And feeling that energy flowing through your body. Reminding yourself of the lavender beneath your feet, pulling your energy, grounding your energy. Feeling the smell, but the smell is now bringing you back. Freshness. And just feeling more vitalized. We're going to add a little bit of orange in there. With vitality, smelling the orange, feeling the orange mist. Slowly, slowly waking you up, bringing you back to your senses, back to this time and space. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back into the room, having a lovely stretch. Oh, okay, everyone all right?
Yeah,